What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Rtmr episode 6. I'm your host Jordi and I'm super excited about this episode, guys. This one is a really special one for me because it's the first time that we're having a guest speaker on the show. So joining me today is someone with an insane amount of discipline, a true beast in the gym and an incredibly hardworking guy. Someone who absolutely hates standing still in life. He has an intense dedication towards his dreams and his goals. So let's stop wasting time and get right into it. Please welcome my best friend and my partner in crime, Dylan Danens. Dylan, welcome to the show, man. I hope you are doing amazing, bro.
Yes, thanks for inviting me, bro. I'm feeling really great. It's an honor to be here.
Awesome, man. You know, this was a no-brainer for me. You've been here throughout my entire journey so far. And you've really seen all of my good and even my bad days. So let's kick things off for everyone listening and tell them a little bit more about yourself. Who you are, what you're currently up to, and what your goals are.
All right, like you said before, I'm Dylan Danens. I'm 25 years old, currently still living in Belgium, and I'm a full-time trader investor. My goals for the next couple of years are very clear for me right now. I want to move out of Belgium ASAP, make a shitload of money, and achieve my best physical shape I've ever had. And don't forget to enjoy life and the journey, of course.
It seems like you got it all figured out, man. So that's perfect. Let's start at the beginning, bro. What was your life like before you decided to embark on this journey? What were some of the key experiences or challenges you faced growing up that really shaped who you are today? Was there any specific moment or turning point in your life that really made you realize you wanted to pursue something different?
Yeah, I think I can say that we're coming a long way. When I was younger growing up, I've always wanted to be the best in the things that I like to do, and I think it's still helping me until this day. I always needed to work for what I wanted, so it wasn't always easy, but I think that shaped me into the person I am now. And of course, the real turning point in my life for me was when I lost a lot of people close to me, like my grandfather, grandmother, and so on, because that moment really waked me up to realize that we're not immortal. So that moment I decided to work fucking hard and go 100% for the things I really wanted in life.
Yeah, man. I feel you, bro. It's really powerful stuff, man. So let's dig into some of the topics from the previous episodes because hearing your story now, I know that some of these moments really might resonate with your own experiences. So what specific moments really mirrored your journey in any way, shape, or form?
Well, I think that every episode of your amazing podcast has something where I can relate to. But I think especially in episode 3, when you talked about the urge to provide, like I mentioned before, I lost a couple of really close and important people in my life in a short period of time. And it really got me thinking because those people were the people that provided me my whole life. The moment I lost them, something inside of me was giving me a feeling or a sign that it was my time to provide for my family and loved ones. I want to show them that I can do it. It's like I have no other choice. It instantly gave me a purpose in life. And that moment, I also realized who was really there for me in the not so fun times. I started working on myself, and when the academy came along, I started to focus on my mental health and do a lot of personal development. And it really helped me to get to know myself again. It helped me to understand that we can control what we want in life. Of course, there are always things that can happen that you can't control, but you can control the way how you react to them. You can either go cry in a corner with a bottle of vodka and think that your life is made for failure, or you can work on yourself to never get in such a position again. I really think that is something we have in common. We always want to go and keep it moving, and I think I can pretty confident say now that I'm happy with the person that I am and the person that I'm becoming.
Yeah, man. I totally agree. You know, you've grown so much and gained an amazing amount of confidence in this short amount of time we've been on this journey together. But, you know, for me, having like-minded people like you around has been crucial to my journey. You know, it's what kept me accountable and what truly helped me bounce back after failure or setbacks. But let's be real, bro. Going into business with a friend hasn't always been easy, you know? So the next question for you is, how did our friendship affect your motivation, your accountability throughout your journey? And how did this journey affect our friendship?
Yeah, it wasn't always easy. But first of all, I want to thank you for being such a good friend. And I think I can say that we're like brothers now. For me, starting a business with you was a no brainer because you inspired me a couple of years ago when you started your own business. The fact that you asked me to start a business together now was an honor for me because I always was kind of jealous, but in a good way. And I think that's something important in a friendship, and especially when you start a business together. It's important to know what each one of you is really good at and start focusing on your thing instead of getting jealous because your friend is better at something. We always supported each other in everything, and of course, sometimes we didn't fully agree on some things, but that's normal. That's why I also think that communication is a really important one. If you can't talk about things that bother you in a normal way with your friend, you better stop right away, in my opinion. Getting to start this journey with a friend also gave me like a feeling of responsibility because you don't want to fuck things up for your friend and his journey also. The journey brought and teach us things about each other that we wouldn't know if we wouldn't have started it. So I'm very grateful for the journey and for you as a friend and business partner.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being you. And I truly mean that, man. I'm grateful as well for having you as a friend and a business partner. You see, there were a lot of moments when having you around really made all of the difference. It really helped me push past the fear of stepping out of my comfort zone. For some people, trusting and fully committing to a dream that involves other people can be really scary, especially when it depends on a team. So, have you ever experienced any fears about embarking on this journey with a team rather than going solo?
Yeah, I think especially in the beginning it's normal that you have some fears, but I would recommend everybody to search one or two bad motherfuckers and just go for it. The moments that you want to give up are the moments that one friend can convince you to not quit and get successful. But like always, there's a less attractive side also, in my opinion. When you start a business with a team and there's not like really a boss or a leader, you really get to know each other because everyone has an opinion about everything. And it's important that sometimes you can put your ego aside and just trust the people around you. I can say that there were moments where I thought from some things that people were saying, like, yeah, it's not a good idea. But I trusted the people around me, and guess what? It turned out better than I thought. I'm not saying that you need to follow blindly like a sheep, of course, but sometimes you need to try to think like a computer and do what's best for your business and future. Of course, this needs to be done equally by all the people who are involved in the team.
Yeah, man. I couldn't agree more, bro. I believe that the people we surround ourselves with form the person we are today. And I truly believe that we are blessed to have these people around us. Now, hearing your story, it brings up an important question for me. If you could go back to the start, to the beginning of our journey, is there anything that you would do differently? Anything that you would change, knowing what you know now?
Yeah, I think it's a difficult question because I don't regret anything that I did from the moment I started, but afterwards there will always be things that I should have done differently, I think. But I'm trying to enjoy the journey and just trust my gut feeling, to be honest. You will always make some mistakes, but if you learn from it, it's not a mistake, it's a lesson, in my opinion. Once you understand the principle of making no mistakes in life but only learning lessons, yeah, that was a big game changer for me because, yeah, we're all young, ambitious people who want to provide for our families in the best way possible. And that's really amazing, but sometimes we just need to take some time off and enjoy the journey. And
Yeah,
yeah,
true, man. For anyone out there considering a similar venture with a friend, what advice would you offer to ensure them a successful partnership? What message or takeaway do you hope that our listeners get from hearing about our experience?
I think the only advice that I can give is just go for it. If you want it, grab your balls and just go. You have nothing to lose. It sounds cliche, but money always returns, time doesn't. So if you're thinking about starting something solo or with your friends, just give it your all and you will succeed, I'm sure. It may take some time, effort, blood, sweat, tears, but you will succeed if you keep going, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, man. Amazing advice, bro. It's been an incredible journey so far, and I am really looking forward to what is next. So, my friend, thank you so much for being on the show today. It means a lot. I'm really grateful for having you as a friend, having you as a guest today, and really having our listeners hear a little bit more about you, your story, and the amazing things you're capable of.
Thank you so much for inviting me, man. It was really an honor. I know you're going to do some big things in the future, and I would love to stay part of it. So let's go, man. Just do you, and let's get
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, bro. Most definitely, you are going to be a part of it, brother. So, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in into this episode of RTMR. If you enjoyed our conversation, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with someone who might find it inspiring. Follow us on social media at RTMR_podcast just to make sure that you won't miss the next episode. So that being said, guys, never stop aiming for the best version of yourself. I hope to see you all on the next one. Peace out.